You were able to go to the soccer game of the
The stadium he
century,
did build. Yeah, the
the
stadium he
stadium that Cavill built.
yeah. Yeah, I went
So
to
so
yeah,
for
PayPal Park. Yeah, that was
yeah,
yeah.
tell us all about that.
No, it was fun. So that was Tuesday night. So there's a competition called the US Open Cup. It's like literally, I think like literally any team can enter it or something. Like in the
Yeah.
30s, there was like a famous, it's called El Farolito. There's this soccer club for a Mexican restaurant in the Mission. They won the whole thing. But most of the time
Also
MLS
in the
clubs and stuff
90s.
like
They
that.
won it in the 90s, I
Yeah, it was like
think.
in 93 or 94, something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
I love
Um,
Farlito. I used
yeah,
to
yeah.
get burritos there all the time.
Yeah, so actually, I think the Roots just played them actually like last
They
week or two
did.
weeks
In
ago.
the
Yeah,
prior round,
in
they
a
beat
close game, but
Farlito.
they won. But so the Roots were playing the Quakes, and I thought there was going to be more people. I thought it was going to be like the whole stadium's going to be sold out. But then I was thinking it's Tuesday night and this open thing that was just announced a few weeks ago. So I don't know what the attendance was. I'm assuming it's probably like 4 or 5 thousand, something like that. But so I rode on the bus with the 68s and hometown hooligans. There's a million different fan groups. But basically the diehard Roots supporters. They got a bus from the Oaklandish warehouse in West Oakland down to San Jose for the park, and it was super fun. Like it was a great time. The moment that stuck out to me the most was so they lost. The Quakes won 1-0 in the 77th minute. Um, but it was after the game for like 20 or 30 minutes after the game that they just stayed there with their drums just chanting. And it's just like this intimidating, I don't know, this Oakland, I don't know, there's like this with the
There
drums,
wasn't
it's
anybody for the Quakes doing that, was there?
no, I mean, no. So during the game there was, I
There
mean, but
was, yeah.
but definitely there was. I would say the supporter group, the supporter section of the Roots was outnumbered the Quake section.
Yeah.
Like the Quake section, there was a group of maybe like 6 or 7 drummers, and I interviewed them too. I have a video on YouTube, and it was and but the Roots there was probably like over I would say maybe like 100 people. Like there was like a full section and. It was just kind of weird. There was like security guards just kind of scoping it out the whole time, and they wouldn't let us out of the
Yeah.
building. I was like, dude, what? I'm like, what do you guys think? We think we're in like England or something? It's like, dude,
Just
we're in
yeah,
freaking
yeah,
San
some
Jose.
traditional
Like, dude,
soccer hooligan shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
like there's like a strip
What
mall. Yeah, I don't know.
were most of the fans Quakes fans at the stadium?
Yeah, I would say, yeah, like around the rest of the stadium, yeah, it was mostly Quakes fans, and then all the Roots fans are really concentrated in this one
Yeah.
section. And but it was just fun. Like it's cool to see that spirit is still alive, Like obviously, and then I went to the A's doubleheader yesterday, and it's just like right field Will out there with a couple other people. Like it's just not the same, but just to know that
Yeah.
energy still lives, Like to
Yeah.
see that again and to hear the "Let's Go Oakland" chants and. All their chants are just about Oakland. It's like there's so much pride, and it's cool to see that what the Roots are doing. I really it was a really fun thing. Even though they lost, like it was still super fun and
What
yeah.
what were the Quakes fans ever sort of joining in on the sell the team or the fuck John Fisher chants or
I don't know. I'm honestly, I was literally sitting in the section, so I couldn't, and they were so loud. Like I just have to say, like props to the Roots fans. They were so freaking loud. Like I was down on the field and they were like just as loud as the Quakes fans I was next to, Like you could
yeah,
really hear them down there.
yeah.
But no, so I couldn't really tell if it was going around, but I interviewed a few Quakes fans and one
What
dude
they have
was
to
like,
say.
yeah, he's an idiot. He should sell the team. And another dude was really thoughtful. He had some really good it was really good. His name was Jared and I was asking about like, have you guys signed free agents? He's like, basically we signed this one guy for $7 million and that's pretty much like the biggest investment he's made. Because they built that stadium 10 years ago and they're still bottom of the barrel in free agency. They're in last place right now in the West. I guess Fisher recently complained about that stadium, but I liked it. It was a nice stadium. Like it was beautiful. Like it's pretty simple. Like it's simple, but it's cool. Like it's a great place to watch a game. All the seats are really close. It's basically just one big grandstand that wraps around the whole thing.
It's
Um,
a soccer stadium, man. It's good
yeah,
at what it does. Yeah, you don't have the, maybe the newest stadium fad thing just because it's 10 years old. But, and some other team has built a stadium last year. But like you gotta you gotta fill it, man.
yeah. I mean, it's
I
cool for what
think
it is. Yeah. I mean, there's like plenty of like yeah, restrooms and like the food is fine. It's like the concourses are big. One thing I noticed is like it's just big, basic open walls. So it's like you have the grandstands and it's just basically open walls, but you're in San
Yep.
Jose. So I mean it's a really moderate climate. Like you don't really, so
Yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I don't know, but I don't know what he would try to upgrade. Maybe get cooler scoreboards or something like that. But I mean it's fine, dude. Like it's fine how it is. Like
It
it's a
just, it
beautiful place to
doesn't,
watch a game. Yeah.
it's,
It's along the
and
lines of
also it's, also it's MLS, so there's like kind of a salary cap. So, it's not like you can go out and go crazy
yeah, yeah.
with your spending, but I don't know, man. I mean, maybe they've just had a ton of bad luck, but I kind of just think maybe John Fisher's a fucking idiot.
Well, yeah, I mean
Uh,
that's what he said. He's like, there's no mistake that, this team is managed this way and the A's are managed the same way. Like you see what the results are. Like, like said it's no secret, like why it's like
it's
this.
no
So
secret.
yeah,
He's an idiot.
yeah,
And what was I gonna say? I don't even remember now, but
yeah. But no, it was cool, man.
boy,
Yeah. But I mean, it goes along with like kind of like that grift, like, of him saying, oh, we need to upgrade the stadium. It's like they were just always looking for more, dude.
yeah,
They were
yeah.
just always looking for more, and this is just gonna keep on happening. So as long as people are kind of waking up and pushing back, I think that's the most important thing.